And yeah, and how do you find everyone, bring everyone to the same motivation, bring everyone to the same thought process for this business? And I could see how the yoga studio or salons or, there are what we would call mainstream businesses out there that have those same issues. So
yeah,
very cool.
Definitely. One of the analogies that I utilize a lot to bring it into focus, and I like exactly what you were saying, is remember back when, what was it, the 92 Dream Team for basketball, the Olympics, I think it was 92. It was like Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, the greats. But they still had a coach, I mean, they handpicked the best of the best, all the people from the NBA that were going to win America the gold medal in the basketball Olympics. But ultimately, they still had to go to practice each day. They had to work as a team. Michael Jordan had to pass the ball to all the guys on the court. It wasn't just him being a superstar. So utilizing exactly what you said and just utilizing people's motivations and skill sets to encourage them to perform to the best of their ability, but also making sure that everyone's working towards the same goal. That way we're not playing tug of war and everyone's trying to win,
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So with our audience is made up of entrepreneurs, obviously, and I would say they're probably split down the middle, some being new to the entrepreneurial world and the majority of them being in business for many years at this point. So if they were to come to you, what is it? How do you start with people? What's your approach to a new client?
Well, first I want to figure out what exactly they want. And that sounds so obvious, and I'm sure you know this from being in the business for a long time, I've worked with some people that they're very vague with what it is that they want. They want clients, they want customers, but what is it ultimately that they want that's going to define them? If we're talking about yoga studios or salons or, what is it that differentiates your business from the other 50 on the block,
Right.
And what is your ultimate goal? Napoleon Hill talks about it all the time, your chief objective, your chief aim. What is it that you ultimately want? And many times when I'm working with clients, what they say that they want, after we really get down to the nitty-gritty, it's sometimes it changes because, oh, wait, that's, what I say I want, but really I want this. Or, what I say I want is really number 2 or number 3, but this is really what I want right here, and I didn't even acknowledge it at first, So really making sure that they know what they want, but then also, figuring out what they're willing to do to get it. So those are going to be the two main things, because I can say that I want that beach body, but if I'm just watching Netflix all day long and I'm not eating healthy or I'm not, going to the gym or going for a walk or something like that, do I really want it? If I want those clients, am I going out for them or am I just sitting around the house all day long? So, yeah.
I think you're smack dab on, because it's the whole idea of being able to not only know what you want, articulate what you want, live in what you want, right? Because when we are not clear about what we want, just like you said, if we're not willing, knowing what we're willing to do, right? As an entrepreneur, it is not always a bed of roses, and that should be clear to everyone who's listening to this radio show. And so, when those tough moments come, it's really important for you to know what you want and be able to say, okay, I got it. I'm going to deal with this because that's what I want. And I'm willing to do this because that's what I want. So, extremely important.
One of the things that I also do with my clients, and this comes a little bit further along, but I like what you were saying, so I just kind of wanted to throw it in here, is really learning how to reprogram our minds so that we're still moving towards our goal. Like you said, being an entrepreneur is not always a bed of roses. So on that tough day, I encourage my clients you have to stay focused. You need to know, okay, today it's raining out and it's cloudy and it's dark and I didn't get my clients, but this is my goal. This is my dream. So I'm going to keep on moving. I'm going to keep on going towards my goal because tomorrow's going to be better and the next day is going to be better. But, to encourage them to just keep moving forward. Like you said, it's not always going to be a bed of roses, but how bad do you want it and what are you willing to do to get what you want? So if you want it unconditionally, you're going to do whatever it takes.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, so we only have like a minute or so left before we go to break. I just wanted to share with everybody again how they can get in touch with you. So, guys, you did hear me say earlier his website address is thepathofme.com. And how about social media, or what else would you like them to know, Rich?
Everything is branded as The Path of Me, so Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube is all, at or / The Path of Me, Facebook, / The Path of Me. Go to my website, thepathofme.com, email me, rich@thepathofme.com, or they can just call me up. I live in Pennsylvania, so it's area code 570-401-3781.
Fantastic. And when I was looking around on your website, I see that you're on all kind of radio shows and show up in all kind of places. So guys need
Tony's been great and really introduced me. So I do appreciate it.
Wonderful. Well, that's good. That means that people have access to you, and that's what we want, right? We want them to be able to connect and really get the help that they need to be able to build their businesses or to change their life or to get what they want out of life. So thank you so much for being here. It's been fun.
Thank you. Thank you for the invite. And, it was definitely great talking to you. Thank you.
All right. Cool. All right, guys, we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back.
Live at Choice, where your imagination becomes your reality. If you can imagine it, it's possible. If you can believe it, it's yours. We get it. You're done with the way it is now. You're finished with all the frustration around why you feel stuck and your life isn't working. Imagine what your life would be like if you could have all the answers and see new possibilities. We at Live at Choice choose to make a difference. Live at Choice has developed a proven process and a series of questions that lead participants to the answers they seek, gaining new understanding and self-awareness for both your personal and professional life. If you're ready to get to the life you want, contact us today. Visit liveatchoice.com to get started.
Listen to The Legal Eagle and The Coach each Wednesday from noon to 1 p.m. on Tough Talk Radio Network. Leading local and national experts in business will share their keys to success so that our listening audience can be educated and entertained along the way to becoming all they can be. So whether you're new to business or highly experienced, The Legal Eagle and The Coach with hosts David Alterburn and Brian Kaiser is a great radio program for you. For more information, go to legaleagleandthecoachradio.com.
Attention entrepreneurs, it's time to get real. Real about who you are, where you want to be, and what you're willing to do to get there. To make the leap from just getting by to making real money and making a real difference in this world takes a plan and certain skills. If you are serious about building a business that makes a difference in this world, join Michele Scism at her Legacy Live event in Houston, Texas, September 10th through the 12th. Learn more at legacyliveevent.com. We will see you there.
Awesome, and we are back it's been a really great show today. 2 wonderful guests, lots of interesting conversation. I always love how the whatever topic I choose to start the show off with, we always end up bringing all the way through. It's really cool. You would think it was planned. It's not always planned, people. Sometimes things just really work out. So I want you to be sure you connect with both of our guests today, Gail McMeekin at creativesuccess.com. Some very interesting stuff. Our books look fantastic. 12 Secrets of Highly Successful Women is one of them, and I just clicked off of her website. So 12 Secrets of some other women is her other one. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Yep. So be sure to check it out at creativesuccess.com, 12 Secrets of Highly Creative Women and 12 Secrets of Highly Successful Women, and lots of other audios and videos and things there. The Power of Positive Choices is the first book that she ever wrote that she talked about during the call. And then don't forget that you can look up her app for your phone that she did with the Huffington Post. GPS for the Soul is the app. So be sure you check that out and stay connected with Gail. And then we just spoke with Rich Perry, and Rich's website is thepathofme.com. And, you know, I really think that for the majority of you who are listening to this, I think you get it, that we need we need those people in our life to be the mentor, to be the coach, to be that person who has the sane brain when maybe we don't, or has the idea when we're stuck, or whatever that looks like. And, I've heard it, many people say that over the last probably 5 or 6 years that I've been in this industry. The whole idea of, you don't become a world-class athlete. You don't become an Olympian without a coach. It absolutely is not possible to be done. And so, a world-class entrepreneur also has mentors and coaches. And so I loved that conversation with Rich about getting clear on what it is that you want, like getting really clear on what you want. There are things you say you want that you don't really want, or you'll say that you want them, but they're not the ultimate thing that you want. And one of the things I do with my clients when we talk about those is to really say, when they say they want something, I say, great. So what does that get you? And then when they answer that question, it's like, great. So what does that get you, right? And when you back into the levels like that, then you start to see what it is that you really want and what you're really willing to work for. Because if you're not clearly attached to that, then when this gets hard, you will bail. It's just too easy to bail these days. So be sure you get connected with Rich at thepathofme.com. And like he said, the Path of Me is the theme throughout everything, everywhere he is, social media, everything else. And just to give you a last reminder here, I want to invite you to my one-day training. I'm doing a free live stream. You can watch it from your computer anywhere that you are, July 10th. We will be starting at 12 Central. It's going to be about 3 hours long, and we're going to be focused on what it is that you have to do to be able to close those sales, right? So I said it in the intro. I guarantee you every time I go somewhere, someone walks up to me and says, I just can't ask for the money. I just don't know how to ask for the money. Or I get them on the phone, or I go and have a sales meeting and never end up telling them what it is that I offer. And, there's stuff going on for all of us around those things in the beginning especially, but we have to get clear on what it is that we offer, what our value is, what we can ask, and what we should receive for what we do. Oh, my goodness. Some of you out there, I just want to go tell you can't sell your stuff anymore if you're going to sell it that cheap, right? It's crazy what you guys are doing to yourselves. And so I want to help you get clear on what it is that you're selling, what it is that you're asking for, but then how do you have the conversation? There are a lot of people out there that talk to you about value and what you're worth and all that, but they don't help you to have the conversation. And so that's what I want to teach you how to do, is to look at conversion as a process, to take the fear out of it, and help you to be able to have more sales. So be sure you go to decisiveminds.com/live stream, all one word, lowercase, decisiveminds.com/live stream. Put it on your calendar now, July 10th, starting at 12 Central Time. All right, guys, it's been another great show, and I look forward to speaking with you next Monday. Until then, have a fantastic, productive week. Talk